I'm Keith McCuaig, and I'm a lecturer here at the Carleton University Learning and Retirement Program. My area of expertise is music, and I teach a variety of music-related lecture series. The next one that I'll be teaching is called Actively Listening to Music. Well, I'm making a distinction here between passive hearing and active listening. Passive hearing is when music is more in the background. Say you're driving and you're just listening to the radio, but it's not what you're really focusing on. Whereas active listening is when you've got some music and that's your primary focus. Well, I've divided the course into 4 sections. The first is some musical terminology. So we'll look at things like rhythm, pitch, and timbre. This is just to give us all some language to be able to discuss what we're hearing. The second section has to do with musical form. So there's a whole bunch of musical forms. You could have a 12-bar blues, there's an AA-BA chorus form, any kind of combination of verse, chorus, bridge, and we'll look at all these things and we'll unpack them with a whole bunch of examples. The third section has to do with instrumentation or instrument identification. So if you hear just a guitar by itself, you might be able to say, yeah, I'm hearing a guitar, I know that. But what if there were, say, 10 other instruments playing with that guitar? Might be a little harder to spot. Or what if the guitar was being played in an unusual way, or if there was some kind of effect on it? So we'll look at all these things. And that brings me to the last section, which is effects and production techniques. So some of these are kind of hidden effects, like an echo or a delay, and others are more obvious, like a distortion or the infamous wah-wah pedal. My hope in taking this course is that you'll have a greater understanding of what it is you're hearing when you listen to music, and ultimately this should give you a greater enjoyment and appreciation of music. I've always liked breaking down what it is you hear in music. It's all just one big blur until you start to pick it apart, say the different instruments, like, oh, what's the bass guitar doing? That's an instrument that's often overlooked. People don't hear the bass guitar, but when you separate it from everything else and just listen for it, it can give you just a new appreciation.